Um, 4 projects. Actually, it looks like John's class only had 3, so I'll go over that here in a minute. But all the topics I just wrote down, basically they're covered by the lecture schedule. Um, Grades, though, I would change a little bit. That's what it was originally. 3 projects, 20% attendance, and then online quizzes. That was Yun Suk's stuff. Your labs are 15 minutes, which is going to be interesting because most of the labs I created were another 25 minutes longer, almost half, well, literally half more. So I'm going to be able to spread out what I've got already. I'll have to look at the lectures, but it's going to be right around 20. The final, we'll probably have them for group observations, have them fill out some SEQs, and then do presentations on top of that. So here's the things I still need to do. I don't think the Arduino Wi-Fi shields are going to take more electricity or power because, frankly, they just didn't have an apparatus to connect to it. So it should be all right. I got to check to see if I can get the book for free. Arduinos anywhere. I already emailed Dylan. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to probably need to buy 12 Arduino shields. So this was the original lab schedule that was given to me. John's and Tanzir's are slightly different, but there are some spots that are like advanced AI. It just needs to have an introduction to AI, so I don't know why that was even there. But notice I just numbered the ones on the outcome covered. Notice everyone does cover except for the network protocols. I had to double check that one, but anyway. So everything's pretty solid, and again I'll be given a schedule from Tanzir, which looks very, very similar to this. In their schedule, they have 4 weeks of HI stuff, so they really don't give a break to the students at all, which I don't like. Then finally, so this part's going to be the interesting part. Right now, I designed 2 specs for labs. One, that the classes are broken up by topic. One does Arduino, one does PHP. A lot of the first 4 weeks are exactly the same between the 2 of them, and then stuff starts to go kind of south the next 10 weeks. It's not even 10 weeks. I didn't even think about that. It's 4 weeks there, and the last 4 weeks is them working on their final project, so 3.5 weeks, and then really, so that's 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So about 8 weeks I need to figure up Arduino and PHP stuff. I think I'm okay with the PHP stuff, but not the Arduino stuff. Project-wise, Project 1's basically going to be about the same, where it's a database setups, SQL commands, and a mapping of that. And that'll be for 3 per group. And then we get to 5 per group for Project 2, which is going to vary between the 2 of them. So that one's going to be a little bit more interesting. Then Project 3, I'm going to group 2 groups together. One will basically be, they're going to group from somebody else and merge the whole thing into one project. And then that project should also have some presentation points to it as well. Points that the TAs can handle. Really, that last one's going to be interesting because I'm going to leave the labs the way they are, and then they need to adjust them for whatever is not covered in class, and fine, then go ahead and do these and go from there. And then maybe do a little bit of filming as well. This was the setup I was thinking about for if they both did Arduino and PHP. You'll notice it's just very, very tight. And the way I've got it now is that now with the math I was just thinking about, they only have about 7 weeks of specifically Arduino and PHP stuff that they can do. So this will be a lot tighter, and I don't think it's really feasible.